Well, good morning. It's Sunday morning, almost 11 o'clock. I was lazy to get out of bed this morning. Got the APU running, so the temperature is outside 25 degrees. Had a few snow flurries last night. I got a little bit of snow on the hood up there. I got 200 miles left to my destination. I'm still under that load that I picked up Friday, where I went to the steel mill yard place and was there for like 9 hours to get loaded. And then I had the whole weekend to get to Penn Yan. Penn Yan is over there on the Finger Lake region. It's gonna be a beautiful area. I love the Finger Lake regions of New York up here. In the summertime, it's just a beautiful area. You know, I'm at the, made it to Erie PA last night. I'm up here in Erie at Harbor Creek at the TA. Let me go ahead and get my socks put on here because I need to get rolling. Still got about 3.5 hours to get to my customer. Ain't got to be there till tomorrow morning. I was looking to see if there's any place to park in that town. It's a very, very small town. I did look around. I went to Google Maps and kind of scrolled around. You know, I saw a couple of I just looked at satellite view, looked for large buildings, see 2 or 3 little clusters of buildings there. Sometimes you can find these little small communities like that. The only thing is the roads going into those little small industrial areas are sort of narrow, but usually the only people going back there are the people who work there. And it being Sunday, it's usually closed. Most of the facilities like that are closed, so I can just kind of like roll in there, park on the shoulder of the road, and then tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock, get on up, make my coffee like I'm doing now, and then head on over to my customer, because I've already looked at the customer. In fact, I kind of need to call because it looks like to me it's going to a house. Let me look at that again. If I get, maybe it's still pulled up on my Google Maps under history. Yeah, see, when I pull it up, it gives me this. Can you see that? Is it going to focus? See, it's a house. And I can't show up there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this load here, but I may end up having to call the broker tomorrow morning and get a point of contact, because I'm not showing up at somebody's yard with a load of steel. It's not a big load. It's only like 20,000 pounds. It's galvanized I-beams. They're not even big, giant I-beams. It looks like the property there has a large yard, so maybe they're building some type of a shop or something in the back, and this is the I-beams for their construction project. I'm just assuming, because I don't know anything about it. Let me look at my bill of lading. Maybe it has a point of contact on here. Let me look at the rate sheet. Yeah, it just says Martin's Farm Cow. So I was sound about right. It's like going to somebody's farm. Still would like to call them, let them know I'm coming. Make sure there ain't nothing special, because it is, they do have a point of contact on here. Let me call this guy. Hey, you know, sometimes when it goes to places like this, they'll tell you to come on in today. If I'd have known that, I'd have got up earlier.
Hello?
Hey, this is Billy with Higbee Transport.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. I've got some I-beams. I'm coming in with you guys tomorrow up here in Penn Yan, New York.
Yes.
Is there anything special I need to know, or coming in? Is there like a good drive? Because I was looking on Google Maps, I didn't really look like it's going to a private facility or a house or something.
Going to a farm.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
are you a hot shot or
No, I'm a full size sleeper truck.
Yeah, I'll text you a number you can call tomorrow morning. Try to call like 15 minutes before you get there. That way he can probably be out on the main road and direct you in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll text you the number.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'll be there tomorrow morning. Just let them know I'll call them tomorrow morning before I come in.
Yeah, you know what you plan on, what time you plan on coming in?
I'll probably be there around 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Oh, that sounds good. All right.
if that's good for
Sounds
them.
good.
All right, appreciate
All
it.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Try to avoid myself a little bit of headache if I can. Let me turn my coffee pot on, get me a cup of coffee going. Yeah, I'll probably just head on over there to one of those little industrial sites. Well, it ain't really I would call it an industrial site. It's like a little small industrial sites over there. The only thing about that is sometimes the road is so narrow, and then some of those facilities will close their gates. So then you nose in this little 2-lane road, and if there's not a facility in there to turn around on, you can't get turned around, and the road will go to a dead end, and you're kind of stuck, and you find yourself in that situation. So I'll look at that. In fact, I'll go ahead and look at that now. Yeah, it's over there on the second Finger Lake. You know, New York's got, I guess there's 3 major fingers there that come down off of I-90, and I'm on that middle, the larger lake, Penn Yan, right there in the middle. There's a little town there called Dresden, and then Penn Yan is on the little smaller Finger Lake, Kuka Lake. Penn Lake is on Kuka Lake, and Seneca Lake is the one. This farm is closer to Seneca Lake. So you got to go through Penn Yan over there to the other Seneca Lake. But really, that's a tough area to find any parking. There's not going to be any truck stops or anything like that over there. Not that I know of. I've driven down that road many times. I saw right off of US 14, trying to look on this road here. Yeah, I think I can get back in there and nose around. There's a place back there called Silgan Plastic, Total Cart Management. Yeah, there's a few places back in there. I think I'll be all right. I think I'm gonna go in that little region and park there tonight. So let me get my coffee going and get up front and start heading that away. Should be an easy day today, lazy day. When I Googled this route up here, it said there was a winter weather advisory saying stick to main roads and don't take back roads. I haven't seen any weather so far, so let me get going. Fixed to take off here, letting my air tanks air up on the trailer. Get all the air full in the tanks and full pressure to the brake system. Airbags completely inflate. I need to get out and check my air pressure in my tires, make sure all my cat eyes are still closed. I think I got one that's trying to leak down. I just don't feel like getting out and putting the damn air chuck on the damn airline. I might pull over there to the shop, see if they got an airline. All right, let's head out. I didn't want to do it back there in the parking slot because you see how nasty the parking lot is out here. I guess I'll put my seatbelt on for the seatbelt police. You can adjust this thing. See, it's loose right there. It's not too bad. See, but now I need to turn my GPS on, so I gotta lean forward. So I'll leave it really loose. Is that loose enough? All right, see if they got an air chuck up here somewhere at the shop. They're closing the door. Is that an airline over there? I think there's an airline right here by this dumpster. If they got an air chuck on it. Sometimes they make you take your damn driver's license in there and give them the driver's license. which is why I carry my own air chuck, because well, let me go verify this tire's got air in it. I hope there's an air chuck on the airline already. It's a pain in the ass when I got to go inside and get an air chuck. Might as well just grab mine out and use mine. Well, they had a air chuck, but it didn't seem to be working, so I had to drag mine out anyway. The one they had didn't want to seat too good. And then another thing they do at the truck stops is they put regulators on their air tanks, on their air lines. Sometimes they set those things at about 100 psi, and then you ain't got enough air pressure, because I need to put about 115 psi in mine, and it won't go up that high. It won't go up high enough to close my cat-eye system up. When I was home on this last trip, I went to the truck stop, well, the truck part specialist, and I bought a new air chuck to put on the end of mine. But it doesn't work too good. Mine don't, that new one I got, it don't want to seat real good. You got to push the hell out of it and hold it just right on the valve stem to get it to take air into the tire. So it's hard as hell to get the air to go in now. I saved my old one, it's back there. I might put it back on. It was easy to seat it. It just got to where it was trying to leak. I think the seal inside of it is gone or wearing out. This here's a beautiful area of New York up here. The roads up here, man, they just so windy, hilly. There's these rolling mountains out here everywhere. I really like coming up into upstate New York in this area. Kind of nasty up here with the weather today, though. About one more mile here to my destination where I punched in. Well, actually 2 miles. One more mile, I got to make a right-hand turn. Coming into Penn Yan. This is Penn Yan. That's one of the Finger Lakes over there on the right-hand side. I've been coming up along the side of it for the last 20 miles. And there should be an industrial building up here. And I looked on Google Maps and I saw a circle that went all the way around it. So I'm almost there. Yeah, the sidewalks out here are pretty snowy. There is a bike lane over there. Well, there's a parking lane that's been cleared out in this section. If I want to ride my scooter to get something. Or I could just disconnect the trailer and bobtail somewhere. I'd rather ride the scooter. I haven't ridden that thing in months. Should be right up here on top of this here hill. Truck coming out right here. Can't let him go ahead and go. It's called Horizon Business Park. And there should just be a loop around this place. You should go all the way around to a big circle. So I should be able to just park somewhere out here on the shoulder. I see a couple tankers over there on the left. There's one in front of me and then there's one on the other side. Alright, that should be good right here till tomorrow morning. I'll get up about 7 o'clock and start heading over to my customer and drop this load off. It's got some snow flurries out here a little bit. Take that aggravating seatbelt off for the seatbelt police. I made it here to Penn Yan. I guess I'm going to look on Google Maps now and see if I can figure something out where I want to eat at. Let's see, I just opened up Google Maps and click on restaurants. They got a pizzeria, a Mexican, lots of breweries. The closest thing to me, I'm just looking for something I can get like a plate of food to go, so that way tomorrow I can throw something in the refrigerator and then I can take it out tomorrow in the microwave. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna pull set this thing to PC. I don't want to burn up my time. Come on. So I'm going to head around here to the other side of this building where the road was a little bit more clearer and see if I can't drop my trailer somewhere. There's not much clearance over here. I'm kind of off in the grass. Be able to drop it right here. It ain't much wider than it was back there. This is always the problem when you go to these little small towns like this. If you want to get as close as you can to your customer, then you just have to deal with parking. This is probably about as good as it's going to get. I mean, there's no traffic back here. This little circle right here just goes around that building right here on my right called Can Park Golden State Food Company. I probably can just drop my trailer right here and just bobtail over to the Mexican restaurant. I think there's a Mexican restaurant around the corner about a mile from here, a mile and a half. If it wasn't so nasty, I would just ride my scooter, but it's pretty nasty. Those old tires on the scooter, they ain't got no kind of traction. Those things will just slip out from underneath you. I only got like 8-inch tires on them. They're very hard. In fact, the rear tire kept not blowing, but kept going flat. I would change it, put a tube in it. Before I'd even use it, it would have a hole in it. So I ended up ordering one of those solid rubber tires, and it's even the rubber tires that goes on those little scooters, because they require 55 psi in the tires, and they were a little bit more grippier, had a little bit more of a cushion on it, but not much. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna head on around here to the Mexican restaurant, get something to eat. I'm hungry. It's snowing a little bit, just flurries. I don't know, I'm looking at this here parking lot of the Mexican restaurant. China King is right beside it. The other place I wanted to go eat at is closed, so maybe I can park in their parking lot and just walk next door to it. That is if the Mexican restaurant, because I'm looking at it and it looks like it's very narrow for parking. Well, it looks like I was able to park in the Mexican parking lot after all. It was not very full, so I came on over here and parked in the parking lot. Building's right here, so worked out pretty good. There's my trailer. You can see my load on there now. It ain't that much. Those might be 12-foot I-beams, so not very big. So I'm gonna hook up to my trailer. I'm gonna pull off the front side of this building, back around back to the back side. Those tankers are still here, whatever they're here to unload. Now my belly's full. I'm happy. Go let my landing gear up, hook up my airlines, and I guess I'm done for the day. I just want to go behind this building over here and find a place to park on the side of the road in this industrial park area. Get up in the morning about 7 o'clock and then head on over there to the customer, and I'll be back on the board trying to find another load. Wish me luck out of this area. I was looking Friday for freight out of here and it wasn't looking so good. But I'm hoping that because it's Monday morning coming out of the new year, all the brokers come back on the board. They start posting loads for, you know, stuff that they're behind on, places that was closed last week. So, you know, there's a good chance I'll get a good load out of here tomorrow.